Hailey, welcome back to Imaginary Friends. We're in a weird ass schoolhouse and our little buddy is gone. And our big older version of our buddy thinks we betrayed him and, you know, weird stuff's happening. Anyway, yeah, just like that. Let's keep going, huh? So we played a twisted version of Hangman here where the answer ended up being traitor. Alright, we got the floor 2 purple spade 0. Alright. You had friends, but you couldn't keep them. So you say. So we need 2 keys here. Use the hard key to open one of the locks. There's still one lock and a combination left. Alright. So we are trying to avoid room 103. Hello. Good evening, class. I'll be your teacher for this session. Welcome to all first graders. I can't wait to learn more about you. What is your name? Hello? Weird ass class. Why is this class 103 then? Nah, we're on floor 2. It can be. Someone had drawn something on it. Passcode, please. Ah, okay. Alright. So code equals heart, spade, diamond, club. Alright. So we're still looking for the hearts. Alright, now we can. That's a star. There's a star now as well. Okay, sure. We'll keep writing these down. I'll put this first thing as door code then. And there's probably a safe code somewhere. I'm writing down the floors as well, even though they're probably not important anymore. Pink, star, 6. Basketball. Where the hell? Oh. So we need to link up the shadows with the. Alright. That'll be good. And the plants need to go to the left. Who the hell keeps plants on hardwood floor like that? In my class we had we should actually get 3 gym places. And can I not? Did the game crash? Don't tell me the game crashed mid-story. I think it did though. Hello game. Yep, I think I crashed the game. Alright, I'll boot it up again. Alright, let's continue. So do I need to go back in all the rooms I missed? Oh, jeez. Well, first. Oh, they don't kill you. Ah. Alright. Alright, let's go back to all the rooms we've been to before. We did this. Yes. Okay, then I witnessed this. I'm gonna go over these because I might have to trigger all of these before I'm actually allowed to punch in the code. We'll leave that for now. We can't open it yet anyway. Hello, weird ass class. There you go. And I was thinking, yeah, we had 2 gym rooms. A big one that was recently built and a smaller one we had for quite a while. One of them had the hardwood floors and we were not allowed to wear regular shoes in there. We had to get like those sneakers with a white sole. Not entirely sure why, but that was indeed the case though. Anyway, we'll apparently need to push these plants to different bases. Like They look the same, so you know mistakes were made there. But apparently this one will have to go over there because it got shoved away by an evil spirit or something. There's also lines on there for tennis and I believe volleyball. Yeah, I think so. Same as in our little space. We also had 3 lines for mini football. We do have this basketball, which I'm assuming we'll need to place here. Put the ball on the ground. Wonderful. And then we can. Well. Are we missing a shadow? Or do I need to be looking backwards? Oh, there's a statue missing on this thing. Right, we'll come back here once we find the little statuette. Door's locked. Door's locked. Timetable taped on the door. Not sure if there's anything relevant to this. Well, I think that'll do it for this floor. Let's head back. Let's head down one and see if we can find some stuff here. There's another mark that seems to be a moon with a 3. Yeah, right. F1. Don't actually press F1 because that probably opens up something completely different. Floor 1, orange, moon 3. Let's start knocking on doors again, huh? Ah, there's the heart. Okay. F1. Heart. Red heart. Red heart 2. Cool. Door's locked. Test on the table. 9 AM English exam. Fill the blank space to the right word. He went to a university because the U is not silent, I believe. No, it's a university. Your answer is correct. Yay! I'm great at English. Take a piece of so did you take the test with us then, or? No, we didn't. Stuffed plastic flowers, art key. Yeah, the plastic flowers probably need to be in the vase and the gymnasium. Today's test. Draw your friend and let your friend draw you. Piece of a drawing on the table. Looks like this drawing has been ripped apart. It's a shame. Maybe the other pieces are somewhere in the school. We're missing 1, 2. Yeah, we're missing a few pieces. It says my name there. Anyway, I think at the desk there is the thing that needs to be on this one of the tables. Small package of crayons. Alright. I guess we don't have to draw our own friend here. Crayons. Not entirely sure what we should be doing with those. Locked. Library's open. Oh man, am I gonna have to go through all these book stands? Hailey's friends on the cover, but no matter how hard you try to open it, the book won't open. That's rude. Recently returned books in readers' comments. Story of a Lonely Girl Part 4. Didn't really like the ending. Happy Friends reading this one made me closer to my friend. Blueberry Boat Refugee. What a funny book, but I didn't get all the references. Midnight Train and Nowhere. Didn't really understand it. Maybe I should have read previous books first. Legendary Heroes of Heroth. The characters were fun. Looking forward to the sequel with their descendants. Swan Song. Maybe I shall read it someday too. Zebras and other black and white animals. This book was too colorful. Unicorns and Rainbows. Just why? Hailey has no friends. She deserves it. A classic. So, a story about a little girl is here, so maybe we can find it. Nothing catches your interest. The book's exiled from all the others. Blueberry Boat Refugee. Man is ridiculed because of his interests. The ridiculed man doesn't seem to even care. So ridicule is in color. Huh. I wonder if you're gonna need that somewhere. Books except from all the others. Hailey has no friends, she deserves it. Very funny. There's scrap paper inside the book. Paint a piece for the drawing. Happy friends. Cheer up your friends by cutting their ties to other people. You're the only one they need anyway. So we have I should probably write these down again. Ugh. Ridiculed. Cheer up. Nothing. Legendaries of Heroth follow the story of 6 companions trying to save Heroth from evil by giving them what they deserve. Alright, noted. Nothing. This one just isn't interactable because we'll probably have to look at it from the front. Nothing. Paper. Cheer up by giving them paper. And then ridiculing them. Okay. Hugging your teddy bear has healed you. Oh, so we do have health. Alright. We just don't see it. One book sticks out. Unicorns and rainbows. Even you can create your own unicorn. You'll need glitter glue, a carved wall, and a crayon. Cheer up by giving them paper and a crayon. This is what we currently have. We have crayons. Story of a lonely little girl. The lonely girl was happy with her new friend, told each other all their secrets. That's not a good idea. They always cheered each other up, and they were always together. And the more time they spent together, the more little girl forgot her old friend. Then one day, the lonely little girl's new friend had to leave, but before the friend left, they made a promise that they would be friends forever. A promise that they would see each other again. And so her friend leaves, and once again, the little girl was all alone. A drawing. I'm assuming this is going to form a sentence at some point. Final few books. Train timetable. Leaves at midnight. Parent child travel free. Child. I think we're missing something that makes it all fit together. We have ridicules cheer up by giving them paper and a crayon, a drawing, and child. Well, it might be useful later. I think we can finish up with the gym now. Did I have to go to like 103? For the English thing. Oh. Alright. I think I get it. 102. We just have to follow the timetable completely, and then that door will probably open. We'll get a question every time, and that'll give us what we're looking for. But we're going to finish off the gymnasium first, which I believe was here. Yeah, we'll put the mannequin on here. We'll put the flowers. We'll put the chair in its place again, because I decided to move. And we'll put ourselves here. There we go. Narrator, once upon a time there was a lonely little girl. All she wanted was to have a friend. No matter how much she looked, she couldn't find one. Thus she was always alone. Then one day she met a friend. A precious friend who would always be there for her. A precious friend who would not make her feel lonely anymore. And so they promised they would always be together. But the girl couldn't keep her part of the promise. The lonely little girl and her precious friend were always together, but then one day a lonely little girl had to go to a faraway land. Her friend didn't want to be left alone, so they traveled together. In faraway land, the girl felt scared and she wanted to return home, but her precious friend encouraged her to keep going, and so she did. Then the lonely little girl met a new friend, a better friend. So this is going over the story that we just collected, but and left a precious friend who had always been by her side. Her friend couldn't stand being left alone, so he disappeared. Quite literally there. The lonely little girl was happy with her new friend. And they told each other all their secrets. They always cheered each other up, and they were always together. The more time spent together, the more the little girl forgot her old friend. One day, the lonely little girl's new friend had to leave. But before the friend left, they made a promise. A promise they would be friends forever. A promise that they would see each other again. So her friend leaves, and once again the little girl was all alone. A piece of paper fell from the stage. Alright. Okay. That takes care of this little puzzly bit. Let's see what our next objective is. If timetable plans are okay. So we did English. Our next thing would be 302 in biology, which is probably where we started, because there was that mannequin, no, not the mannequin, the skeleton stuff there. Yeah, okay. Let's quickly save. Test on the table, 10 biology exam. Circle the right answer. How many pairs of chromosomes does humans have? 23, because they're asking for pairs, not individual chromosomes. I'm a smart lad. Alright, next we are going to open up this door right here. Or no, it wasn't here, it was one floor down, was it not? Yeah, there's nothing here. Do we have all the pieces of the code though? 2, 4, 6. No, I don't think we do. Maybe we do, I don't know. Next up was, yeah, check where we need to be next. There was lock timetable, math at 303. Let's try not to hit those too much. There's you go, hug our teddy again. Sweet. Okay. I think. Yeah, we need to go down a floor now, right? I'm forgetting that. The schools, right? How do people keep finding their way in those? Was this the one with the code? Door was locked, someone was drawn something on it. Penciling on a string, passcode please. Alright, let's open this thing. 2 0 4 8. Another piece of paper. Okay. Does that belong to you? It does now. Ah! Alright, where's the math thingamajiggy? 303 was what that timetable said, was it not? Ugh. .303, yeah, okay. 303 can't be that big. .304, 306. Nope. There we are. Test on the table. Math exam. Circle the right answer. This one's a bit more difficult. I should probably be able to do this without a calculator, though. Let's see. 8 plus 4 is 12. 36. 36 minus 14 equals 22. Score. Alright, let's hug our teddy and we'll end this episode. Alright. That's going to do for this one then. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.